You'll need a case you're okay with cutting up, a graphics card, a decent PCIe extension cable, preferably a 90-degree angle one, and some means of 3D printing the vertical mount. So you're going to need to get the mount printed out. I'll put a link to the one I'm using in the video description. This will only work with ATX cases, but with that aside, this is fairly universal. You do have to remove the bars going across the expansion bays, which I'll touch on in a bit, but overall it's really straightforward. I printed this using a MakerBot replicator in my engineering class, and I'd recommend printing this on the flat side so you don't need to have any support. Once that is completed, you need to prep whatever case you may have. I'll be using the Deepcool Matrix 55, but like I said, in theory this will work with any ATX case. Now if you have proper cutting equipment, this will turn out cleaner, but I managed with a pair of pliers. You don't need a Dremel or anything like that. Tin snips are what I'd recommend, but make sure to either mask off or simply remove any hardware that could get particles trapped in unwanted areas. Before you start cutting, and I messed up on this, don't remove the very top and very bottom expansion bars. The creator of this mount mentions this. I think it helps with rigidity. Anyways, I don't have a rotary tool or tin snip, so while it will need to be sanded down, I just bent the bars back and forth until they came off. After you remove the necessary expansion bars, the mount can be well mounted to the case. If you don't have a 90-degree PCI Express extension cable, I'd highly recommend placing it on as high as your case allows. Once that's figured out, all that's left to do is screw in the mount to the PCIe screw holes, and now the mount should be completed. Now you can plug in the extension to your motherboard, and before you put on your graphics card,
please consider the following.
1. If you have a massive CPU cooler like mine and a short card that needs external power, like this 950 from Zotac, the cable will not fit due to the CPU cooler and where the power connector is located. 2. If your card isn't the same width as a standard full-size expansion bay like this, it will not work if your CPU cooler is right above it. Finally, don't expect this to be foolproof. If you have a heavy card, a piece of plastic will cause it to sag, so prepare to reinforce the bottom of the card. With all that aside, your graphics card can be plugged into the extension and screwed into place. Don't forget to plug in any external power connectors and video cables, but once all that's completed, congrats, you have a vertical graphics card. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let me know in the comment section. I'll do my best to get back to you. If you did enjoy the video, hit that like button, but if not, you know where to go. While you're there, consider subscribing to the channel and enable notifications for more quality tech videos. Anyways, thanks for watching and I'll see you later.